8 Habits of Successful People. Success is more than just having a luxury car, a big mansion, or a fat bank account. The things you own aren't the be-all and end-all. And when it comes to success, all that external stuff doesn't tell the whole story. So today, let's go deeper into what it really takes to be successful. And it boils down to a crucial yet often overlooked ingredient: habits. Most people don't appreciate the simple fact that habits breed success. And that's why in this video, I'm going to share the top 8 habits of successful people. This way, you can take control of your life and fast-track success in every area of your life. If you're brand new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe by clicking the button below. And ring that bell to be notified when our next video goes live. We keep it fresh every week, so you won't want to miss all the great content we have coming up. Now, we're all capable of achieving the best results in life, especially you. But sometimes it can feel like a constant uphill battle to get the recognition and success you deserve. Often, it can feel like everyone else is getting ahead in life but you. It seems like they're getting all the rewards and credit even though you're working twice as hard. I won't lie, this can make you feel like crap. And it can make you feel like you're not good enough or worthy of success. Most people have felt like this at some point. Just a few years ago, I was no stranger to feeling like this. But here's the silver lining: you can turn it around. That's right. There's absolutely nothing stopping you from receiving every bit of success you want. The truth is that most people haven't learned to pick up successful habits, and that's why they're getting mediocre results in life. And the good news is that anyone can learn these habits at any point. The worst lie you could tell yourself is that it's too late to turn things around, or believing that you can't teach an old dog new tricks. It all comes down to unlocking all that potential inside you. And my job is to help you do exactly that. So, are you ready? Alright then, let's get into the top 8 habits of successful people. Starting with number 1. Don't make money the only criteria for success. T. Harv Eker shared a couple of priceless insights in his book, Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, which made a significant impact on me. He said, "Just realize that no amount of money can ever make you good enough. Money can't make you something you already are." And he also said, "Money is important in the areas in which it works, and extremely unimportant in the areas in which it doesn't." Interestingly enough, I came across a Forbes article that echoes the same idea. It talked about the biggest factors that motivate employees. 2 of them strongly resonated with me. First, it said that productivity suffers when workers feel they aren't paid enough. Worse, they'll get caught up feeling resentful towards the company. And second, using money as the only reward for performing well tends to backfire. Employees who feel creative when doing a task are more motivated and empowered. Money helps you function on a basic level, pays the bills, and lets you enjoy life and all that. But clearly, it's not the sole reason for being on Earth. And like Eker said, money can only get you so far. You know this too, right? And I'm willing to bet that the most wonderful experiences in your life had little to do with how much you had in your wallet at the time. That's why the size of your bank account isn't the sum of your achievements. I know a bunch of wealthy people, sure, but are they really happy? From what I've seen, many of them don't feel successful. And most of the time, these same people are never satisfied. If you put a price tag on your achievements and attach that to your self-worth, you'll end up like a dog chasing its tail. You'll never catch it, and it'll wear out your soul in the process. So as you work on making your goals happen every day, remember that money shouldn't be your only focus. You want to develop a more balanced, holistic outlook on success, and you'll be more likely to get it. Alright now, let's look at habit number 2, which is massive, and that is invest in knowledge. Money is only one of the many resources to help you accomplish your ultimate goals. In the game of life, knowledge is one of the most powerful assets you'll own. The biggest reason why people continue to experience tremendous success is that they continuously educate themselves. They continue to learn every day. Their minds are never satisfied or full. Continuous learning is an excellent approach to discover new ways of dealing with things. And here's the kicker: learning new stuff each day helps to prepare you. Acquiring knowledge, and more importantly, new skills, are the best two ways to deal with unexpected changes in life. And we all know that the one constant in life is change. It's inevitable, so you might as well prepare when life serves you that curveball. For instance, studying from the masters is a great way to get a leg up on the competition. Whatever it is that you want to do, chances are someone's already done it before. This is not a bad thing, and you don't have to reinvent the wheel. A few years ago, I made it my mission to learn something new every day. And with the internet at your fingertips, it's easy. Books, podcasts, newspapers, and right here on YouTube, you can pretty much learn everything about anything. 10 minutes a day is all you need to learn something new. You can check off today with this video. This brings us to our third habit that successful people have. Get your mind ready. Tony Robbins, a well-known life coach and philanthropist, sets aside time for what he calls the hour of power. This is when he does breathing exercises, sets goals, and gets into affirmations. It's crucial to get in the right headspace to take on your day. Otherwise, you are wasting your time and energy. Thus, meditation and inner reflection give you mental leverage. This will help you tackle the most difficult tasks weighing heavily on your mind. Jack Dorsey, the founder of Twitter, does this as well, along with exercising, which helps him clear his mind and get ready to handle the day ahead. Getting started is as easy as sitting down with your eyes closed, so you can focus on the rhythm of your breath. You'll then enter a state of mindfulness. Mindfulness is paying attention to the present moment and nothing else. After that, you can start doing affirmations. These are basically statements of kindness and encouragement that you repeat to yourself. They bring attention to your positive qualities and strengths, as well as things you want to accomplish. Some good examples could be, I am stronger than I think, or I am productive and provide value to the world. I have what it takes to close that sale today. By encouraging yourself, you'll get used to the fact that you're enough. Everything you do and everything you are serves the exact purpose you were meant to fulfill today and in the weeks to come. Habit number 4 is to invest in your health. Eating your vegetables and working out is probably the last thing on your mind when it comes to being successful, but that shouldn't be the case. Most people put this area of their life on the back burner, and they suffer as a result. Look, you may be the picture of perfect health as you're reading this, but don't rely on good genetics to keep you going. Somewhere along the way, you could get sick. This may eat into your savings, and it could take you out of the game indefinitely. And no matter how much you make, you can't afford to take your health for granted. For instance, there are too many resources out there for you not to learn about eating healthy. And nowadays, culinary experts are coming up with new and inventive ways to make healthy food taste good too. Exercise doesn't always have to be at a fancy gym either. There are free or low-cost options available on the web. And it doesn't need to be daily marathons either. Personally, I prefer a nice walk. I've got one of those pedometer devices that measures steps. I find it a great way to keep myself motivated and driven towards my daily step goal. And don't forget about seeing a doctor regularly. It's better to deal with sickness now than later on. So here's your challenge. If you really wanted to, and you should, you have the power to take small steps to stay strong and healthy. Starting today, ditch the excuses and take care of yourself in whatever way you can. Health is linked to success. So every bit of effort to keep yourself healthy adds up in the long run. Next, habit number 5 is to take ownership of your daily productivity. This is such a crucial habit. So much so that it's part of the 7 Habits of Highly Successful People, which was written by best-selling author Stephen Covey. And as I like to put it, you need to focus on your work like a boss. Now, Brian Tracy is a motivational speaker and business coach who teaches people how to be successful. Not only has he helped over 1,000 companies worldwide raise their profit margins, he's also taught countless people how to increase their productivity and blaze past the competition. And this is one of his most sacred rules: work all the time you work. This is such a simple and elegant principle of success that people take it for granted. If they truly understood the importance of focusing on their work, it would create a profound effect on their lives. Cal Newport, author of Deep Work, sums it up quite nicely. He says, "The key to developing a deep work habit is to move beyond good intentions and add routines and rituals to your working life. This takes willpower out of the equation and makes your mind run at an optimum level. So it's not a matter of willpower or motivation, because these things come and go. Building routines and rituals around productivity are non-negotiable, and they're the only constant variable in the success equation." And his claims are backed up by science. According to him, building a habit, such as focusing on work, builds stronger connections in your mind. The neurons in your brain act as a circuit, and as you do something repeatedly, that same circuit in your head fires again and again, and it strengthens that particular connection in the process. And who wouldn't want a stronger, quicker mind, right? And another great benefit of your new productivity and efficiency is you can enjoy balance in life. Learning how to make the most of your work hours actually gives you more time to spend with the people you love and do the things that give you a sense of fulfillment. Ultimately, this leaves you happier and more satisfied with your life. Okay, let's move on to habit number 6. You must plan your success. I can't emphasize this enough. Successful people have a daily plan. They start with the end in their mind and visualize the positive end result of every day. It's easy to feel overwhelmed as the day goes by. So the earlier you sort out and prioritize your to-dos, the more you'll feel on top of things. I find that a good way to do this is to start with a task I hate. Let's face it, everyone has that one thing they don't look forward to doing. And it's exactly why you should get it out of the way as soon as you can. Like I said, willpower is a finite resource. So it makes sense to knock out that unpleasant task while you still have the mental energy and motivation to do so. Once you cross that off your list, you'll have a greater sense of accomplishment. Furthermore, it's crucial to have an overall sense of purpose, so you don't stumble through the day without a clear idea of what to accomplish. You can also get super specific with what you want to do, and put a certain quantity and deadline along with it. Then, you're motivated to get even more done. It is an addictive cycle that keeps you moving forward. It also helps you get a better night's rest. You won't need to worry about stuff you forgot to do, which will just keep you up at night. So, you actually enjoy multiple benefits from this one habit alone. We're now at habit number 7 that successful people do, which is to embrace challenges. The spoils of victory go to the folks who have a can-do attitude. They refuse to let a little challenge get in their way. And if they get stuck, there's no sulking, no excuses, and no giving up. These strong-minded people find a way to get over the hurdle, and there is nothing more powerful than to see the world in this way. It's called adopting a growth mindset. People who have this belief know that they can grow and improve, even if they hit the occasional roadblock to success. This is also the mark of successful people. Accepting that setbacks are part of the process means you're willing to power through them. To do that, take a step back and accept that you will make mistakes. Likely loads of them, and that's okay. It is part of being human. Learning from these mistakes is the true measure of success. No one ever got it right the first time, and for a good reason. Messing up allows you to focus and alter your strategy, so you can try again. This is a challenge that successful people take pleasure in. Remember, success isn't an accident. It's a deliberate set of choices that you make every day. Habits aren't always hip, cool, or easy. Sometimes those decisions aren't any fun either. The legendary Muhammad Ali, who needs no introduction, said that he hated every minute of his training, but the results speak for themselves. So, when it comes to being successful, these habits will be your best friends. Alright, we've come to the final success habit for today. And this one amplifies the positive effects of the last 7 habits we talked about so far. So, habit number 8 is be willing to put in the work. Right now, you might be thinking, yeah, I already knew that. But here's the thing, knowing and doing is not the same thing. People say that they want to have a successful life, make a ton of cash, and live in a big house. But wishful thinking doesn't cut it. You can want all those things till the moon turns blue, but they won't happen unless you consciously decide to commit to your goals. Most of the time, people don't get past this stage because they don't have the slightest clue about how to go about it. You need first to visualize your goals in the most vivid way possible. Then, put it down in writing. Think about what you want to achieve as far as the big picture is concerned. Do some reflection on the kind of life you want to live and the kind of value you want to create in this world. Anchoring your mission to these basic things will give you the drive to succeed. After you've spent time mapping out your mission in life, you'll be able to break it down into smaller, doable goals you can work on every day. Piece by piece, you'll put that puzzle together. But it won't become a reality unless you commit to the daily habit of putting those pieces into place. You'll have days when you won't feel like doing it. Challenges will come along and knock the wind out of you, leaving you demoralized. You might even want to throw in the towel and quit. That's okay. It's perfectly normal to feel like that from time to time. But if you remind yourself of the reasons why you're doing this in the first place, you can make the conscious decision to get through those negative emotions. Feelings are temporary. Resolve is forever. This is why people who practice these habits seem to have this supernatural ability to attract tons of success without breaking a sweat. But the truth is, there's nothing magical about it. Aside from their successful habits, they've got something else up their sleeve. I've met successful people over the years, and they come from all walks of life. Whether they're athletes, entrepreneurs, YouTubers, bloggers, musicians, or just about anyone who's made their mark, they all share an overriding trait that makes them successful. The truth is that anyone can cultivate this critical trait and give them the power to create success and fulfill their destiny. When I tell people about this, they ask me, how do I develop this trait and finally get the success I want? Well, I have a fun way for you to find out. I've shared a super short quiz in the pinned comment just below this video. Just take this quick quiz and get a free customized report that will tell you if there's something that's blocking your success. This often happens without even realizing it, so you need to remove these success blockers and develop the most critical trait needed for achieving massive success in your life. If you're looking for other ways to create financial, emotional, and spiritual abundance, then this could be a handy tool so you can start living your dream life. So if you want to check that out, I'll drop it below this video. And remember, you got this. Get inspired, and thank you so much for watching and subscribing. We are truly grateful for your support. I'll see you in the next video.